Hi everyone, your Pyral here with another vlog. So I'm going to be talking about something that I have enjoyed using for the past couple of months at this point. It's this thing. This is, I guess they're called sling bags. This is the tomtoc Explorer-T21. And this is something that has been a thing within these past 2 or 3 years, but I have really liked using different bags. So, for example, the bag that I was using every day, let me go ahead and grab it. This. I was using this every day. I actually need to throw this away because the strap broke. I pretty much, use this for everything. If I was going somewhere, if I was going to play volleyball, if I was visiting a friend or whatever, or if I was going to work, I always used this. But then I also started carrying a messenger bag with me. It's the Pokemon Classics messenger bag. I don't think Pokemon sells this anymore on Pokemon Center store, but this is the Pokemon Classics messenger bag, and whenever I was going out to visit a friend or whatever, this is what I would store things like my Switch, my Yu-Gi-Oh decks, some other things. And then I also ended up getting other bags as well. I have a messenger style bag that was made for the Switch specifically, where you could carry Switch accessories and whatnot. I think I got it at Walmart at one point. It's this thing, which I haven't really used, but I have an extra dock in here, so it's pretty dusty. But I've had other bags too ever since that that teal one broke. I was in need of another bag. I actually have 2 separate backpacks for one for sports and exercising, which I mainly use for volleyball. So this is the bag that I use for sports and exercising. My volleyball shoes are here. There's space in the side for a water bottle. There's some other pockets that I have a protein bar in that I need to eat, and also a ball air gauge thing, and some other things. I think there's a first aid kit in here, some miscellaneous other stuff. There's a towel for beach season, which I need to get rid of and clean. And then there is this sack for carrying my volleyball. Don't call it what I want to call it. It's a ball bag. That's it. But there's that, and then I wanted to have a bag basically for traveling or for visiting friends, which I got towards the end of summer. It's this blue Lululemon bag. Is that the name of the brand? It has it's a pretty well designed bag, and it can fit a bunch of things like clothes. I have a spare charger in here, and some other things, but this one I'm using specifically again for visiting friends or family or whatever. But then I had a dilemma of not having a bag for everyday stuff, and this is when I realized I didn't really need to carry a lot. So that's where the tomtoc bag comes in. I've been using this pretty much every day on my way to work, if I'm out running errands, and it basically fits my needs. There's this back pocket here, which is very thin, which I guess you can use. I've seen people on YouTube using it to store things like passports or other important belongings. I really haven't had a need to use that, but there's 2 other pockets. I'm going to go over this. The front pocket, keep chapstick in, hand sanitizer, a pen, because you might need one of those, than a Tide pen, because one of my friends sold me on the idea of these. And then the this pocket, the main pocket, as have been calling it. I use it to keep my earbuds, which are in this Pokeball case. So that's a thing. Then I keep a spare charger, mobile charger battery bank thing. But the thing that's cool about this is there's actually enough room to fit a Nintendo Switch. And it doesn't compromise anything. So if I don't bring my Switch with me to work or anything, but if I'm like going to a family get-together, I have my Switch with me. If I'm going out to like a good example of this, actually, when I went to go get my car inspection done, because the inspection sticker expired towards last month. So at the end of the month, I went to go get the car inspection. While that was happening, had this with me. My Switch was in here. Then I just played while I waited for it to be done and to get a new sticker. And it's been pretty handy. I was thinking about getting a bag like this, actually, around PAX East. That's when the idea was planted in my head, because I actually have a similar bag. This is the sling bag that I was using when I went to PAX. I believe this is the Hori Adventure backpack. Has like these two pockets. Really only useful for carrying a Switch and then some other things, like small things. So it really can't carry as much as the tomtoc can. And I actually did like using this when I brought it with me to PAX, but after PAX, I was like, there's probably like better sling bags out there than this, and don't get me wrong, I do like how this is designed, but the tomtoc, I don't know, the fact that it's just has so much that it could store in it, has a nice little form factor. You could either wear it like this, or like with the way the straps are, you can just turn it around pretty easily. Or you can also just wear it this way, where that's also pretty easy to access everything, and then just flip it around, and it's pretty comfortable. I don't know. I just like the idea of having a bag like this where I can just carry my essential items, and then having other bags for other purposes, like again, my traveling backpack or my sport/exercise backpack. So like those are like my three that I use, but this is the one that I use regularly, and it's been nice. Sling bags are pretty neat. After seeing some other relatives use sling bags, that's what prompted me to actually get this, and then eventually this. And yeah, they're neat. And I think it's like slowly becoming more of a trend to see people with these, because I have noticed a lot of people, not a lot, like I've noticed it happening more. The person that actually got me on using Tide pens is actually my intermediate men's captain right now, and was my captain for the beginners league last indoor season for both sessions, and he started wearing a sling bag as well. And yeah, a friend of one of my coworkers was using one, so that was a thing. It's just, I don't know, I really like using it, and it's just also really easy to store in the locker that I have designated as my own at work. It's technically not my own, it's just an empty locker, but like no one at work is gonna take my stuff or any hey, I trust everyone at work to not like go through anyone's belongings or anything like that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool bag, and it just feels comfortable. It doesn't like bother me when I'm wearing it when I'm driving or anything like that. So really like it. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to talk about this bag. It's pretty cool. Apparently, this specific like color scheme, I think it's the navy color scheme, like with the dark blue and the white, which I really like, is not available anymore. They have other different colorways, but yeah, this one is not available either on Amazon or TomToc's official website anymore. Also, I just like this. Has little clip thing for the strap, and the strap itself is also just feels like you're wearing a seatbelt. But yeah, also like this just frees up space in my pockets because I can store my keys here with all of this stuff that's already in it. I don't know, I just like the idea of not having a lot in my pockets as well. Just my phone, and if I really need to, my keys, but that's about it because my phone case is also my wallet, so like I just have all of that together. And I can also just store my phone in here as well. So yeah. And one thing I do like is when you're carrying it just with the bag facing front like this, it's not gonna be like stolen or anything. Like no one is going to be able to steal anything in your bag this way unless you are just really oblivious or are asleep. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it. If you want to get a tomtoc bag for yourself, they have one in other sizes, but really I just wanted something compact and like with a minimalist design to it that could carry a lot. Yeah, I'll put a link to this specific size bag in the video description, so feel free to check that out. And I'm gonna end off here. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time for another vlog. I can speak. See y'all next time for another vlog. Later. Outros are hard sometimes.